Your mother doesn't know what you look like. That's what it sounds. Yeah.
No, because Thandie and I
There's a hypothesis that every person in this world has 7 people who look like them, and it could be true. And it's not just limited to everyday people. Celebrities have their celebrity doppelgangers too, from Jessica Chanan and Bryce Dallas Harvard to Margot Robbie and Emma Mackey, getting confused with each other all the time. In this episode, we'll look at celebrities who could totally play each other's twin. So here we go.
Even after all that time that you still get mistaken for Mila Kunis? Is that real?
I do. It still happens.
Cera Hyland and Mila Kunis. Although there is a significant age gap between these two, they have been mistaken for each other several times. Modern Family star Cera Hyland is literally a Xerox copy of Black Swan actress Mila Kunis. Both famous in their own right, they share so many similar features and both feel honored that they get mistaken for each other. Jessica Chastain and Bryce Dallas Howard. This one's pretty obvious. When you put these two actresses side by side, you can see they look almost identical. Academy Award winner Jessica Chastain and Jurassic World star Bryce Dallas Howard were getting confused for each other even before they were famous. Both were in New York around the same time, and they constantly were called by each other's names, so when they finally got to work together in the film The Help, they literally held each other and compared their features. We would definitely like to see these two fellow redheads play sisters, or just get together in the film. Fans are even convinced that they must have been separated at birth. Kate Beckinsale and Reynolds. When thinking about the interesting phenomena that are celebrity doppelgangers, a few obvious pairings come to mind. Mila Kunis and Cera Hyland, for example, could pass as twins. So can Jessica Chastain and Bryce Dallas Howard. But one pairing that may not be as obvious is Kate Beckinsale and Reynolds.
I look exactly like Ryan Reynolds.
Admittedly, it is very surprising, but be warned, once the comparison is seen, it can never be unseen. The Underworld star Beckinsale reminded through her Instagram handle recently by sharing the clip of her 2019 appearance on The Tonight Show that she looked exactly like Ryan Reynolds in a shocking way.
Sometimes I see a bus going by with a poster and I think, damn, I look hot. Oh wait, it's not me, it's...
Sometimes I see a bus going by with a poster and I think, damn, I look hot. Oh wait, it's not me, she joked. Also, I never did that movie, like I've been at home. Since we know this, now we want to see these two in a movie together. In the next, the Deadpool movie perhaps? Marvel, take notes! Margot Robbie and Emma Mackey. Even before working together on the upcoming most awaited film Barbie, Margot Robbie and Emma Mackey comparisons have taken the internet by storm. Fans have pointed to a similar likeness between the two stars since Mackey's breakthrough role in Netflix's Sex Education, so it was natural the comparisons were further fueled when they both agreed to play in Greta Gerwig's Barbie. They both will be playing different versions of the same doll, and perhaps Greta did pick up on the similar features and cast them in the same movie, and we cannot wait to see them together. Amy Adams and Isla Fisher. Another uncanny pair of celebrities who could pass for twins are Amy Adams and Isla Fisher. Despite their eye color difference, The Arrival and Bachelorette actress is about the duo's striking resemblance in her cover story with Allure in January in 2009. If Shopaholic is a hit, then it was Isla Fisher in the movie, and if it doesn't work out, it was Amy Adams, Fisher joked. They look so much alike that Fisher even fooled her friends and family by putting Amy Adams' picture on their family Christmas card, and no one even noticed it. Perhaps it was the very same reason that Tom Ford decided to cast them together in his critically acclaimed film Nocturnal Animals. Isla Fisher is casted as the character depiction of Amy Adams' character in the book, in the film written by Jake Gyllenhaal, who plays Amy's ex-husband. It definitely is trippy, but totally worth it. Zoey Saldana and Thandie Newton. Zoey Saldana and Thandie Newton are two of the most stunning and talented actresses working in Hollywood right now, but they look so much alike that even their family members cannot tell them apart. The Avatar actress jokingly revealed in The Late Late Show that her mom still thinks she is in critically acclaimed Westworld, referencing Newton's critically HBO show. And we cannot agree more, the similarities are so astonishing that it's natural to confuse them for each other.
On HBO, I'm like, which one? She goes, Westworld. I'm like, Asadia. When are you going to understand? Like, I'm not Thandie Newton.
Saldana added, I'm like, years ago, you thought that I was in traffic. I'm like, Mom, you did not give birth to Thandie Newton. Thandie also revealed on the Graham Norton show that she had a similar incident when Victoria Beckham confused her for Zoey Saldana in a Soul Cycle session after talking to her for 5 minutes. She jokingly added, she is a fellow Brit, when Victoria still confused her with Saldana and she was mortified. Both great at their crafts. We would definitely not mind these beauties playing with twins or sisters. HBO, are you listening? Natalie Portman and Keira Knightley. If you're a huge Star Wars fan, you already saw this coming, didn't you? The casting of Queen Padme and her handmaiden doubles in the Star Wars prequel trilogy, the filmmakers did an excellent job. When George Lucas hired two teen actresses of astonishing resemblance, Natalie Portman and Keira Knightley, to play Padme and Sabe respectively in The Phantom Menace, he left them with a lasting association. Even to this day, Knightley and Portman, who individually went on to have spectacular careers, are often listed among the most uncanny celebrity doppelgangers. Behind the scenes, the crew and even their own mothers had a hard time telling Knightley and Portman apart, and we understand why. With the ornate costumes and dramatic makeup coupled with their close facial similarities, they were constantly mixed up during filming. Knightley has since explained the experience is very confusing and isn't even sure whether she played Padme or Sabe. Will Ferell and Chad Smith. If you've ever seen a Red Hot Chili Pepper gig, you might have been wondering if Will Ferell is sitting behind the drums. Indeed, the RHCP drummer Chad Smith and comedy legend Will Ferell share an unreal resemblance, and they have been known to enjoy playing off at events such as their joint interview on Tonight with Jimmy Fallon, which they sat through in identical clothes, with similar body language and nearly cracking up the whole time. It seems like a neat prank two siblings might make, so one can't help but wonder, are Ferell and Smith related? Identical twins, perhaps? Brothers? Surely they're cousins at least. Despite having similar features, they are not related. The joke about them being celebrity lookalikes has been going on for years, and the two finally addressed the rumors in 2014. Ferell revealed in a Reddit AMA that he had actually been Chad Smith all along, while Smith started accusing Ferell of impersonating him. They ultimately settled their differences with an interview and a drum battle at Tonight with Jimmy Fallon, and no points for guessing who won. Jessie Eisenberg and Michael Cera. Do you recall the Michael Cera and Jessie Eisenberg mystery from around 2007? Audiences saw double when two actors, Cera in the 2007 film Juno and Eisenberg in the 2009 film Adventureland and Zombieland, played neurotically enduring roles. While their careers have since diverged, Eisenberg and Cera will still need clarification about one another, despite their facial features, their stature and curly hair, and the fact that both started their career around the same time may have been a huge contributing factor to this confusion. So much so that Jesse Eisenberg has expressed his irritation on more than one occasion at being for Cera and his tiredness of the whole doppelganger situation. Yikes. Daniel Radcliffe and Elijah Woods. Have you ever wondered about big movie crossovers? We have, and the one that we would like to see is a crossover between Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter series. Beside being two of the best fantasy and magical franchises, the prime reason is how much Daniel Radcliffe and Elijah Woods look similar. Both actors have been mistaken for each other constantly. In fact, the Harry Potter actor admits that he completely lets it slide most of the time because he doesn't want to disappoint anyone. That happened a couple of times. You just don't want to ruin someone's day, he shared on the Drew Barrymore show. Katy Perry and Zoey Deschanel. We saved you the best for the last. If you are a Katy Perry music fan, you must have loved her acting in the hit sitcom New Girl. Confused? That was intentional. If you have watched the show, Zoey Deschanel looks identical to the fireworks singer Katy Perry. When the show's billboards were up before the show started, the fans were really confused, and it's natural. The similarities are so uncanny that it's really different to tell them apart, and both of the artists have admitted to pretending to be each other. Katy has pretended to be Zoey to get into clubs, and when Zoey posted cool girl Halloween costume ideas on her Instagram, Zoey took the fans down the memory lane with the costume ideas with her past TV and movie characters, including 500 Days of Summer, Jessica Day from New Girl, and Bridget from Trolls. Zoey then used a 2012 photo of the American Idol judge as a costume idea in reference to the fact that the two look incredibly similar, and boy, were fans quick to comment on that. Someone in the comments even suggested a brilliant Halloween costume for the actress and singer. Sweetie, the world is waiting for you and Katy Perry to dress like the twins from The Shining, they quipped. That would definitely be interesting to watch for sure. What do you think of our list? Did we miss any prominent celebrity doppelgangers? Tell us in the comments below. If you like this video, do check out our other video of celebrities who you forgot were married. Don't forget to like, subscribe for every new video drop. Till then, bye.